Hi folks, you're here with the beautiful and talented Tam and
Hi guys.
And the homely and mediocre Mike. We're outside of the Humane Society of Forsyth County thrift store. This is probably in a county with a lot of thrift stores. This is the biggest one. So we're going to go in here. Tam's going to look for the things that Tam likes to look for, which some of you may also like to look for, and I'll look for the things that I like to look for, which I'm almost sure no one else likes to look for. We're going to maybe pop a few tags. Who knows? We're here at the Humane Society thrift store. Let's do a little shopping. Come on in.
Shop.
Tammy's already spotted some purdies for the house. Of course, it's Christmas all year round. In our hearts. Oh look, Annabelle. What is a Rosie doll? I have no idea. Cost you $20 to find out, apparently. Tam's on the hunt. She's sniffing something. I can tell by the look on her face. It's like a big cat in the tall grass. She's ready to pounce on a bargain. How cool would it be if this teddy bear suddenly came to life? Probably cost more. It's a nice backpack. Wheelchairs, some crutches. I've been thinking about starting my own unlicensed hospital. Anything you can't live without? Yet?
Not yet.
Have you popped any tags? It's a cool trunk. It's only $80. It's pretty big. If you need a way to get rid of any of those pesky hitchhikers, I'm thinking this would hold them until you could get to the landfill. Some nice tchotchkes. Oh, I like that. Whoever decorated that shelf, that was a pretty good idea. Looks like a tobacco holder or something there. So far, I'm not finding anything suitably weird. After all, you can find common enough stuff at your local Hobby Lobby or TJ Maxx. I'm looking for the stuff you can't find there anymore. Appears to be a kind of a Winston Churchill, I don't know, maybe a 4T, maybe BTD would know, but I don't know, or maybe cream. Cool, all these little reminders that they have over the store about what's actually done with the money that's raised here. Very worthy, because this is a great humane society. Now this looks like something I might be interested in. It's a personal portable air cooler. I guess for sweaty, hot people like me. The only problem so far that I have with buying this for only $4 is apparently it makes you look like you have some sort of steam rising up from down below, and I'm just not sure that's a good look for me. It looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid waiting to ascend into the sky. I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm gonna let her. It says bug me. I could do that. Well, folks, we didn't get much of a haul at the Humane Society thrift store. In fact, we came away with nothing. Tammy could find nothing there to accentuate her poor, meager wardrobe. I couldn't find anything that made me really feel, what were they thinking, which is what I'm looking for in any kind of object that I buy. What were they thinking? That makes it interesting to me. So we walked away from there with nothing. We have other thrift stores to visit today. So until then, on to the next. Okay, folks, our next stop on our whirlwind tag popping tour of thrift stores and other bargain basement shops brings us to the Goodwill thrift store. I generally, Tam, have not found a lot of stuff here before when we've come that's interested me, but it is a big place. It's a big place, and they get a lot of stuff in, so who knows. Today, we may find that item that makes us heroes on the Antiques Roadshow. So let's go on in there and see what they got. This place is cavernous. And like a moth to the flame, Tammy has been attracted to the jewelry. Some nice orange pieces down there. Wow. I don't know. I kind of like it. Kind of repelled. Tammy, why don't you go back there and try those on, honey?
I think I'll pass.
See if you can find you a nice tube top to go with them. You're not gonna try them on?
No.
Okay, I will. Excuse me. Of course, as with any thrift store, lots and lots of books. I love books, but not really seeing here that any that I want to add to my collection. Tammy, do you ever try on those Daisy Dukes?
No.
What about the tube top? Okay, folks, the Goodwill was a wash. We escaped, left with no haul at all. I'm feeling pretty good about that, but we want to do a little tag popping today, so we'll continue to look for some unusual stuff, and maybe this place will be where we'll hit pay dirt for the first time today. We're at Bargain Hunter. This place brings in items that say around Big Lots prices, and then every 30 days, whatever is not sold out of the inventory gets marked down even more percentages. So say there's something that you want that nobody else wants, you might be able to come in here and get it for just pennies on the dollar, depending on how long it's been in the store. And for whatever reason, the inventory that they get in here often is some unusual stuff. And not to mention, some of the best underwear I have ever owned has come from this store. I still have a couple of pairs that are hanging in there with not so many holes that you would notice. So we're going to go in there, see if maybe we can score some manties or some other bargains, and we'll tell you if we come out of here with a haul. Thrift store shopping continued. Here we go. All right, here we go into Bargain Hunt. What do we do in Bargain Hunt, honey? We hunt bargains, that's right. Found anything. I have found no man panties yet that will fit me. Some t-shirts, but I've got plenty of those. Tammy has not given up hope, obviously. Now, is it just me, or do all these little forest animal taillight holders have faintly aggressive expressions on their little faces? This might come in handy. Tammy and I have been thinking about adopting. First thing I'm noticing about our local Dollar Tree is it's not nearly as nice as the ones in some of the videos I've seen online. This is not nearly as nice as the one that apparently Affordable Amber goes to. This one's kind of depressing. It looks like they've backed off on the fluorescent light, the electricity, to save a little bit on the money, and it makes it kind of gloomy. There's a little gloom in here. It's like a retail dream sequence in a horror movie. But we're going to forge on. Perhaps we'll find something here that we can't live without, or at least won't. Let's go. Some cool drinkware at the Dollar Tree. These are pretty cool cups, and they have some gobelet noix de coco, or I guess coconut cup. All right, folks, Tam and I just left the Dollar Tree on our little bargain basement adventure, and guess what?
Nada.
No haul from there either. In fact, I was kind of glad to get out of this particular Dollar Tree. It was
Hot.
It was hot, a little depressing. I felt as if I'd never be cheerful again. So now we're on to the next bargain basement shopping experience. We're going to come home with something by the end of this day, just so that we can say that we have. Let's just hope it was worth all this effort. Let's go. Okay, folks, this is our last stop on our thrift store, bargain store hunt today. Hopefully we can find something that we can report back as a haul to you guys here, because we've got nothing.
No luck today.
Nothing to show for our day out shopping. Maybe everybody wiped all these places out during the week and before we got here on the weekend. I don't know, but we're at the Home Ministries thrift store. We've been here before. It's a pretty good little shop. Maybe we can find something to take home and be proud of here. So this is our last stop. Come on and join us. After this, we're probably going to get a bite to eat and rest our tired dogs. But until then, maybe we can find a bargain.
Let's go.
It's like the little girl in the midnight of Garden of Good and Evil. Yeah.
35. Is that worth it?
A Stein. Looks like a box of Christmas miniatures for 25 bucks there. It's not bad. If you want to decorate for Christmas a little early. Surrounded by books. Literally surrounded by books.
And they're great, but then they get old and then they start to hear it. These things are wonderful, and they really keep your
They have a lot of nice stuff in the store, really.
Okay, slide it. What you doing? You done?
I'm done, yeah. We're moving upstairs.
Alright, so I would summon to go check that.
Okay, folks, that was our last stop on our thrift store and bargain hunting expedition, and actually got a kind of a haul out of here. I found a book. My daughter collects books by James Herriot, I found a 20th anniversary edition of All Creatures Great and Small for $3. But then when we got to the checkout, turns out they were having a special. You could fill a bag of books for $3. So in addition to this book for my daughter, I got Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I believe this is a kind of a fantasy fiction thing, but I might give it a read. It was part of a deal for $3, so why not? And last but not least, I have Dostoevsky, His Life and Work by Konstantin Mikulski. Yes, a little light reading. Probably keep this one in the bathroom. So, folks, that was our bargain hunting for today. I'm sorry we didn't have more to show you. There are a lot more thrift stores in our area than we have visited. We hit some of the major ones today. We got the Goodwill and the Bargain Hunt and those kind of places out of the way. Next time we'll hit up some of the smaller ones. You're liable to find some folks that have turned in who knows, collectibles, murder weapons. There's no telling what we'll find at these other thrift stores, and we'll go there the next time. So until then, this
Bye.
is bye, folks.